Yo. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, I'll check it later. I'm on the game right now. I can't check it and play the game.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier
Yeah, I'll check it
Field
later.
in Chicago. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right.
Out of the air to start us off. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Look. 18.
First get on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. The Bears going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down there in the dime set. Throw here, 3rd down.
Oh, no, he's supposed to drop that.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. 1st down success.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be 1st down Houston. We've set it downs from 37.
All right. Hey, foul.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing is Stroud. He's going to keep it this time. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, Rosalie, I got somebody making me a banner right now. Like, I ain't finished, paying them, but, like, I got somebody making me a banner right now.
3rd and 2.
So I don't need no banner or no cover. I mean, no banner or no,
Chains after that pickup of 12.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Looking to throw, Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he's brought brought down real close to that goal line at the one. Working quickly here. Shotgun now, first round. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
What?
The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. First play is a design run. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On play action, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Williams from the gun. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 4 at the Texans' 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams.
Come on, man.
Incomplete ahead of his target.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. He's across the 20, still going. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Bears first down.
Here's Williams again. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Swift. Line up the design keeper. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to Swift.
He all in the way,
They bring
man.
him down as he gets to the 3. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Third and goal, it's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Noel to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this drive with Marks. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Stroud. Finds his back, Marks. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line.
Get out of here.
And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Flying forward on the ground. And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead.
15. Bears 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
The kickoff for Houston.
Josh Blackwell to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Williams to throw on first. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Off that, man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Back to throw it. He's going deep this time. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one goes for 31 yards. And it'll be first down Bears. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Williams throwing again here on second down. And this one is launched downfield. He intercepts the pass. And the Texans have the football and are going to set up shop at the 15.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Over.
From the gun, Stroud. And this is going to be halted just before we can
Wow.
reach the 30. Big gain,
That was a
14
pick.
on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Supposed to be a pick.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Finds some time left. He can run it. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Another Texans first down.
Over.
A gain of 21 yards.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devon Dexter escorted into the ground.
A gain of a yard.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Another Texans first down.
To the air, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When you see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Completes, dialing up Collins again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Fullback trying to power him across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans lead by 15 now.
22. Bears 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Houston.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Williams on first down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
He ain't even jump, not jump.
It's
Hey,
intercepted.
what the?
Jalen Reed with the INT. Texans will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Oh, and 18. What's that?
Shotgun now, first round. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to throw, Stroud. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
First down. A gain of
This is the end of the third quarter.
first down.
Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. All set to go now from the 35. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
4 yards. That's another Texan.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal, Houston.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Williams from the gun.
35-yard line.
He finds a Dunze downfield. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Dunze touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Williams trying to throw for it. Oh no, they get him yet again. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
The score, Texans 29, Bears 13.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kay?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with an onside kick.
This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18. the Texans, first down. A gain of 18.
He's trying to throw on first down. Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's Stroud now. He'll find in his back. Mixon. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 118.
Throwing is Stroud. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
The Texans will line up with the 2-point.
They want to run it across. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Bears 13. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. And the downfield call is going to go
How did they
unanswered.
be flying over that so quick?
That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging.
Hey,
Unfortunately,
somebody
that
wide
play,
open.
like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
All right. Robbie. 118. What's that?
They're going to pass it here. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Stroud now bringing his guys up for this two-point attempt.
The Texans.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught.
Get out of here.
Massive.
No way, bro.
Surmountable lead here at the 4.
Bears 13.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Man, ain't no way he caught that.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So it'll be 2nd down. Williams set to pass. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Looking right, and he finds it. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Oh, wow.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yeah, he won. GG's to him.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Get out of here. Ain't no way, bruh.
They're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Ain't no way. Caught that. I'm right there. I jumped up. Look at the way he threw it.
If your feet are set, sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
I got snap the ball, snap the ball. He ain't over there. Oh, he went over there.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
52-13. Hey.
On play action, Williams.
I'm just throwing up any. I'm just doing anything. I'm calling time out.
Now as we have one, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Well, I ain't doing anything.
3rd and long for him here.
Let's see.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield.
Ooh, he caught that.
Midfield and into enemy territory. So the Texans come away with their own win. And this is a...
Tell them GG's. Should I play Vikings? I should go, I'm gonna go Cleveland. Excuse me.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000, but has a standing room capacity north of 100K.
What's up, Hova? Good morning.
That today at AT&T Stadium in
I know you like, dang, you on early? Yeah, I just felt like playing a game early. This is my last game. I only got on here to play a couple of games.
Taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Cause my controller, it be acting up like when I try to charge it.
Beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are
I gotta get me another controller. Like I bought one from the pawn shop and it wouldn't work. If I take it back, they gonna give me store credit. I should take it back, but like, oh no, I gotta buy me another one though. But it was working when they sold it to me. They can I play you later if it's possible. That's if I'm on later. Yeah, that's if I'm on later. I tried to play you last time. You ain't text back. You know, last time I was on, you ain't text back. I think that was last time I was on. You ain't text back. I had text you through the PlayStation app.
I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Yeah, I texted you the PlayStation app.
The first carry now. This is Williams. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Give me that.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel.
Yeah, Joe bad about that. No, it's cool. It's cool. I think I was kind of still tired. I wasn't tired that day, but like, I think I played. I don't think I played a lot that day. I forgot what day that was though.
This defense, they take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half.
You only got on here to play a couple of games.
Position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
There's a short one caught by Finn and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Just like
my
that,
controller gonna go dead. I don't know if it's gonna go dead instantly, but I gotta have it. When I'm playing somebody, I gotta have a full battery charge, just in case we play the best of 3 or something.
Sanders to throw.
Or just in case we play the best of 3.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
Okay.
He's going to be dropped to the backfield.
See what he doing.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And now an audible here into something else.
See what he doing.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders.
Let's go.
yards, touchdown. Jerry Jeudy from 10 yards out. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he stopped immediately there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2nd down and 3. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 40.
You see my controller here just cut off. It's on 1 notch. So after this game,
it's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
yeah, I got to give him another controller. I ain't gonna be able to play the game like that.
Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. On play action, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
You have to figure with this offense on 2nd and inches, they're in ideal shape, but then they end up getting an incompletion, a run stuffed on 3rd and inches, and you look around and say, how did it become 4th down?
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing, Prescott.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
And he's taken down inside the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Williams running left. Only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take 20.
Now Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Yeah.
4th down, Prescott. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind
My
up
controller should be good.
nothing. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
I didn't spin that way. I didn't spin that way.
Touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Now Sanders.
Why he's doing like
So
that?
much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Sanders. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shador. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
Ready.
On play action, here's Shador. Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray.
Oh, wow.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. It's complete, and he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
It's hot in here.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
Oh, right on the heels of a pick six, another ball intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, and while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have...
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
They'll take over first and 10.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Get out of here, bro. Like,
I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy
wow.
completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
I know I'm quick, but I'm
Unless
gonna have
this
to
is a
probably
quick
quit this
incompletion,
game.
this is
So
likely the last play
I
here
don't know why I
of
ain't
this
fixed
first
no
half.
breakfast first. Not no breakfast, but
The final
I ain't
shot
fixed
before
nothing to eat.
break. Sanders.
Pass
caught. He's got Tillman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Oh, no, I probably done
Time
it
for
for
a
it,
break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receivers, coach, everywhere.
No, I ain't.
Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Right side to Lamb. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
A give to Williams, running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Hit and drop behind the line by Shelby Harris.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
It's now 4th down.
Yeah! Here we go.
Prescott to throw it. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover. As
I knew he was about to throw it to.
The Browns drive about to get started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory.
Get out of here. Like, ain't no way he holding me and everything.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Like, he held me, bro.
For, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's getting all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at 7.
Yeah, here we go. All right, 26.
They give it to Williams, running right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. They're pretty successful in this game.
Wow. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And there'll be a break in the action here because Prescott is going to use a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now Prescott. And it's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So this defense, Charles, quite a performance. Not working on a shutout, but they have still yet to give up a touchdown as they come up with the interception there.
Well, we've seen this from them before because you can move the ball on them through the middle of the field, but once you get into the red zone, that's where they really clamp down. They come up with the interception there, but you know about this crew, they're playing modern defense, taking care of the red zone, third downs, and getting after the quarterback.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
2-yard gain on the play.
19.
Third down.
Check, smash, check, smash.
Throwing, Sanders. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. And the blitz was on there, able to get in the backfield from the linebacker spot and get him 2 points.
Brandon, we know a defensive coordinator right now who's looking for a raise. He had that dialed in perfectly, didn't he? The perfect blitz at the perfect time, 2 points for his team.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on the free kick. And that's a big mistake. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Yeah.
Prescott now.
No.
That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Now Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. To throw, Prescott. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath. and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Final 90 seconds here. It's 2nd and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
See what he's trying to do.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now,
he's trying to go to overtime.
Situation should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Hey, kill.
Now Dak. This one swung out to Williams. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
He's trying to go to overtime. Or he's trying to wait for the time run down to get the last call.
Get it to your running back. See if he can make someone miss in the open field.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Dak. Finding Williams once more. Complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
I was right there. I knew who he was throwing it to.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final.
I was right there.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I know who he was throwing it
Third and
to.
goal.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, take the line.
Here's Prescott. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Yeah, he probably won.
CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
He's back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
GG time.
So after all of this, it comes down to one final
About
play.
2 games.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
This ball intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out.